If you want to help support our channel, head over to Patreon and become a VIP member today. And we'd sure appreciate it if you did, of course. If you are a VIP member, you're getting to watch Shotcast live right now.
Oh yeah, it's been about a month since we've done the last Shotcast. So we're back. It's the first one of the year, and there's been a couple songs that there's one especially that we missed that was released about a month ago. A random Slash and Duff collab, which is kind of out of the blue. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, it did kind of come out of nowhere.
Literally. So this is like a charity single they did, I believe, back in December of 2024.
Didn't this release during Christmas? Because I think I was in
I think it
Mississippi.
was right before Christmas, like right before we started doing the recording. We got all the stuff for December out of the way.
I don't remember because I remember when I don't know when it was released, but I saw it, I think, on Christmas Eve. By the way, if you want to see a little glimpse into what my family Christmas is like, then check out the latest vlog on our YouTube channel, which is titled, I Got a Tattoo of My Best Friend. The look on his face when he realized I'd got a tattoo of him. Oh, man, dude, it's totally worth it. Well, shall we get into the song of the day?
Yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's, we gotta hit the intro, man. It's Shotcast, brother.
Oh, yeah, well, here.
Guns and radio!
Anywho, let's get into I Can Breathe.
I Can Breathe. This is a Slash and Duff. It's a charity single with the actually with the CEO of Gibson Guitars, Caesar. I cannot pronounce this guy's freaking last name.
Yes.
Caesar Wekian.
We'll just say the Gibson Band?
Yeah.
Maybe you should tell us what the fuck the Gibson Band.
Yeah, because I did like some light research before this. So last year, the same thing happened with the CEO here, Caesar G, we'll call him, of Gibson. Caesar G. So he did the same thing last year. It was a charity single released around December of 2023. Sorry, not last year. 2 years ago, in December of 2023, a charity single. It was Serj Tankian from System of a Down and Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath as the Gibson Band with Caesar, the CEO. And they did a charity single called Deconstruction. And so this is the second in a series of, I guess, Gibson doing some charity singles. And this one has Slash and Duff McKagan.
All right, which qualifies
as the Gibson Band. So
for our purposes here. So
yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Now I assume you've got your lyrics and everything pulled up because I'm probably going to need them. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me find those lyrics.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you say this had the dude from System of a Down?
No, that was the first one. So the Gibson Band, the first incarnation in 2023 was Serj Tankian and Geezer Butler of
Geezer Butler.
Black Sabbath. Yeah.
We're going to go with it. We're going to go with Geezer.
Geezer.
Is that his name?
It's Geezer Butler. But this is, Duff and Slash with Caesar G, the CEO of Gibson.
All right. Here we go. Okay,
why does this sound like a trap beat is about to drop?
I was about to say before it even drops.
I got smoke.
If you would have told me we're listening to a Prince song today, I would have believed it just from that.
Yeah, that intro too. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Is Travis Scott going to appear on this song and smoke a blunt like he did on Raw on Netflix?
That was good.
That was
fucking hilarious, dude. Oh, man.
Dude, he's literally just like pops out in the middle of the crowd and doing the entrance. Smoke the blunt. I'm like, oh, this man gives no Fs, bro. I love it.
Man, I wish I had don't give a fuck money. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'd be smoking one right now.
Okay.
It's heavier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, those first few seconds like threw us off, and then it just came in. Sounds like doesn't it sound like probably something that would work for like a Conspirator song? Or like maybe
Yeah.
it's an old, like, it sounds like 2010 Slash and Friends, like that first solo album. It would appear
Okay.
on there. It could definitely show up on that album. It's probably
See,
an unused riff.
I was going along the same decade, but I was thinking like, back in like the 2000s when you'd go to Hot Topic and you get those sampler CDs, it
Yeah.
sounds like one of the songs on a Hot Topic sampler CD from the 2000s.
Yeah, like the Pierce the Veil make of the song.
Oh, yeah.
Blackfield Brides.
Oh, no, that would have been like in the 2010s. I think that BVB would have been around.
I think they're around in the late 2000s.
I don't know.
Maybe they weren't as big. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know when they came along. It was never one of my favorite bands. I mean, I never really gave them a chance, but I mean, they could be great for all I know.
True that.
Sounds like Ozzy.
It does. It also weirdly sounds like, speaking of, the Slash solo debut, it sounds like Watch This, which also had Duff McKagan on.
Oh wow, I forgot. I didn't
It sounds
know that.
similar in style, like the guitar, like the dun, 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 like that
Yeah.
instrumental they did. Yeah, it's similar in vein. This is pretty cool so far, honestly.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Who's the singer again?
Which I assume the singer is the CEO of Gibson here. Caesar, I already butchered his last name, so
Yeah, we'll just say Mr. Gibson.
yes, it's Mr. CEO.
Are we sure that's not Duff?
Maybe it could be Duff.
Sounds like it might be Duff.
It
I don't
could
know.
be.
Yeah, I'm getting a little Duff vibe from this.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, they'll probably have like a guitarist and a vocalist kind of do it. So I'm like, why not? Yeah.
Who sung this? Is this a cover of something?
No, I think this is an original song.
Okay. Caesar, I don't even know. Okay, hang on. Let me see if the YouTube channel or if the YouTube video gives us any insight.
Let me see if I can find song credits on Spotify or something here. Gibson Band.
Okay, it says Duff McKagan on vocals.
Okay.
Slash on lead guitar, and
Mhm.
then the Caesar guy is on rhythm guitar and piano.
All right.
Joda Morelli on drums and Seta Von Graveson on bass.
Oh, nice.
So there you go. It is Duff, turns out.
Okay. Yeah, and it was written by all these guys plus a couple other dudes. So this is an original song,
Okay.
to my knowledge, at least. Yeah.
I'm going to read what he wrote on here. We're excited to announce a new release from the Gibson Band, a revolving collective of musicians who join together to make music and raise funds and awareness for a worthy cause. A hard-hitting song, the new benefit single, I Can Breathe, features rhythm guitars and piano from whoever, Caesar, whatever, with special guest Duff McKagan on lead vocals and lyrics and Slash on guitar and solos. I'm grateful for the collaboration from Slash and Duff and from my friend Serge. I have never been able to pronounce that dude's last name.
Oh, Serge Tankian?
There you go.
Yeah, so that was the first single, and I apologize. It wasn't Geezer Butler, it was Tony Iommi.
Oh, Serge made the artwork for the cover.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thrilled that we are donating all of the proceeds from this song to a great and relevant cause. Gibson Records, Duff McKagan, Slash, and Caesar will donate 100% of the proceeds of the sale from I Can Breathe, in addition to all auction funds raised to the National Alliance of Mental Illness. So there you go.
Nice.
Well, that's a worthy cause. I think, we don't really take it that seriously in this country like we should. So I'm glad.
Absolutely. A lot of other countries too.
Oh yeah. Well, let's listen a little more because we got to take that out of our mind. We don't care if it's a worthy cause. We care if it's a good song. We're going to be mean. All right. You know, it sounds like Avenged Sevenfold. That's what it's making me.
A little bit. Even it's like it does sound like, you know, this could be like you could mash the vocals of Nothing to Say, which is also Slash and Shadows, and sort of in that similar vein.
That's
like,
what I'm
Shadows
thinking
should be on this song.
That's what I'm thinking of. We seem so lost and jaded, but what a price to pay. You're right.
Yeah, if you slow down the tempo of those vocals, they could fit right on this song.
You're right. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm hearing some keyboard, and I can't tell if I'm hearing a church organ or not. Pardon me.
Yeah, maybe it's like some like hard synth in there.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm hearing.
Or like a keytar.
Oh, a keytar.
Fuck
that'd
yeah.
be great, especially Slash. If it was Slash playing keytar.
Yeah, why not, man? You can play a 12-string guitar, play a keytar, bro. That's like 75 notes on there.
Could you imagine if Dizzy Reed switched to a keytar and then he's running around the stage like Slash and Duff, and then that'd be funny as fuck.
Oh, that would have been awesome. You should have done that during Chinese Democracy. Either him or Pittman should have done that.
Oh yeah, see, there you go, Pittman. We figured
it out. Then you could put the keytar back on the car spring after, you know.
Yeah, and hit yourself in the nuts with it again.
Yeah, like just come in on center stage for Madagascar because you can trigger the samples. I'm a DJ.
It never occurred to me that thing would hit you in the nuts until he told me that. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's fun to play till it hits you in the nuts." Oh man!
Oh my pisticles.
The pisticles.
The pisticles.
The pinnacles. Pedicles?
I think pisticles works.
Pisticles. I think pisticles works better there.
Pisticles.
Oh man, that's funny. The Mother Goose eggs. There you go.
Ah, that too. Yeah.
Since they used to call him Mother Goose.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I gotta admit, man, I'm really digging this. I mean, it keeps shifting and changing and going in different directions, and I'm here for it, man. I'm digging this. It's like we're going on a little journey here. It's like an adventure song.
Yeah, if it's just like, you know, for some of you think it's like a throwaway like charity single, they actually put some effort into this.
Yeah,
a lot of good effort.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds better than fucking Love to Love You. I can tell you that much. This blows that shit up. Man, Axel, you gotta release a new song. That cannot be your last.
Or you just need a better producer to like really someone to mix. Maybe not such a producer, but someone to better mix those vocals.
Yeah. Like I said, man, if they can make Vince Neil sound like that in the studio, they ain't got no excuse.
Vince Neil barely speaks English when he performs live.
Yeah.
At this point, he should be like nominated for like Best International Artist. I'm sure he could beat Bad Bunny at the Grammys.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can understand a word or two when Vince is singing versus Bad Bunny.
You can understand the breaths of air he takes too.
I know, right? And by the way, if you go back to our season 2 finale, I think it was in the archives, you get to hear Vince Neil perform live on this show.
Oh yes, I remember that. Good times.
Good times. I'm digging whatever that is. Oh, here we go. I don't think it's going to be all solo. We're halfway through the song. It can't be.
No, hell no. It is fucking shredding though. He's killing it.
It's pretty badass.
Here's my interpretation of it. And there's a snake somewhere in there.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you read us some lyrics and let's see if we can figure out what this song's about? Because I got to tell you, when it comes to understanding, I'm getting like only a word every now and then.
Yeah, I'll start from the top here. Can you hear them constantly? I hold my head, the sound goes deep, the empty tone, that cold dark ring, the end is near, a deep warning. The light unbraids, the darkness fades, the turning shade, the sun warm flames. We fall, we rise, the changing tides, the warmth of spring, head up we sing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's just the first little bit of it. So I assume like I believe with the charity you said, I think they're like donating the proceeds of the song to like mental health charities.
Yes.
So it does sound like something like sounds like an inner monologue of someone who's like going through something like, whether it's like a depression or an anxiety thing, trying to look for like the light in some sort of like, mental capacity as well. So it sounds like something from like that perspective. That's what it seems like to me, at least just with those kind of the drawings of like the conclusions here.
Oh, certainly. Well, let's hit play then. Let's take in a little more. I'm going to pause again for a second because, like I said, I feel like we've gone down a journey, man. Like we speed up, we slow down, we shred, we harmonize.
For real, we have.
There's been a lot of different cool shit going on in this song. Does this count? I guess it's cool. We got a new song. We're doing it here on Shotcast. On our new Shotcast stage.
A fairly new song. Maybe we're a bit behind, but whatever. We had to take December off, so.
It's new to us. Yeah, and you know what? I don't regret it at all, and we're going to do it again next year. So I guess all y'all can do is look forward to it, because guess what? We got another one coming up in like March and April. So
yeah.
Bad news or good news? I don't know.
Depends. You find out.
That's right. I don't know, man. From the view counts, it seems like you guys prefer us when we're pre-taped. So
yeah, I mean, or we just do watch-alongs for like weeks straight. People love that stuff. We just blow through all the good concerts.
Oh yeah, dude. I think eventually, we'll talk about it off air. I got an idea for a watch-along, but it's going to have to be a 3-parter.
Okay.
We'll talk about it off air.
We've done a 2-parter, so we can up the ante.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, here we go. Joke's on you. They're using those original orchestras from the General.
See, putting some old GNR content to use.
Yeah. I mean, why not? We own it.
Yeah.
Sitting on the shelf.
Wouldn't you have to credit like Axl Rose as the composer then?
No, they would credit whoever.
Oh, the orchestra. Yeah.
Can't you just see Axel like waving that little conductor stick? Like,
it's gotta be like this, damn it.
sounds like we're calming it down a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. There's a suspiciously long amount of time left for it to be calming down. Get a little bluesy slash in there.
Yeah, mini solo music's gonna fade out.
Potentially. I'm going to let it go. Whatever happens now happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope, no fade out.
All right, there's some bleeps bloops there at the end, which is interesting.
Well, there you go. That ought to get it played on Top 40 radio.
Something, hopefully. I mean, why not? It's a charity single. Give back, play it up.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, well, let's do final thoughts. What do you think, Chris?
It's pretty decent. I was kind of surprised by it. This is like the most, metal Slash has sounded since 2010, and the most metal Duff has ever sounded in his entire life. This is crazy. Even though, his vocals were okay. Even though I think they're kind of drenched in some vocoder processing. It seems like, unless that was the keyboards.
Yeah.
From Caesar there, because he was doing the piano, I believe, as well in this song, as well as rhythm guitar. They got some other guys to fill in on bass and drums. This is pretty decent, honestly, for a charity single. I don't think it's 4-star for me. This is something I maybe would listen to here and there again. I don't know. I feel like the ending kind of just took me out for a bit, so I'm gonna give it maybe not 3.5, but I'll give it 3.25 because it's decent. It's not a terrible song. It's pretty good. And it's good to see that Slash and Duff didn't really phone it in here for a charity single.
Yeah, that's a nice change of pace.
Actually put some effort.
We have heard Slash phone it in before.
Looking at you, rock remix of Sorry Not Sorry.
Exactly.
Literally phoned that in from a goddamn studio in Finland.
Well, guys, my thoughts on it is I'm with Chris. I'm going to give it a 3 also. I liked the song. I really did. And I thought it was a great song. I wish I could understand what the fuck he was saying, though. That kind of pissed me off after a while.
Yeah, Duff was getting drenched in that vocoder, man.
Yeah, whatever they're doing to the vocals, that shit, I did not like that at all. That was the worst part. But that being said, I mean, that was literally all I really hated about it. I feel like there was a root of a good song in there, and I don't think that completely ruined it by any means, but it did put a damper on it. So for that, it gets a 3 out of me. So, but what did you think? If you're watching on YouTube, let us know in the comment section below. Everybody else, head over to gunsandradio.com and get your free invite into our Discord and leave your thoughts on I Can Breathe by Slash, Duff, and the Gibson Band? Question mark?
Question mark? I don't know. This year, the Gibson Band. Next year, it's 2 other schmucks. We got to find a new singer and a guitarist. We kick them out every year.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I think it's a worthy cause. So if you feel so inclined to do so, go listen to it on
Stream the hell out of the song wherever. I mean, you could probably buy it on iTunes. I don't know if people still buy music.
Yeah, nobody does. But go stream it because, I mean, the money's going to a worthy cause. So
this one and then even the other one from 2023 from the Gibson Band, with Surge and Geezer Butler.
Yeah, so your homework for this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to go listen to each of these songs 10 times. Everybody listening.
Yeah.
Go listen to each one 10 times. Don't even have to listen to it. Just turn it on, hit the repeat button, mute your phone, and walk away for an hour.
All your notifications, honestly.
You don't need it. Yeah,
you don't need that shit.
And then just let it
the fuck off.
Yeah, then just let it play over and over again so that this charity can get a whole bunch of money. That's what we want.
Exactly. That's how you set up a streaming farm.
That's right. I mean, you could sit there and listen to it a million times, but you'd sure be in for a really long night.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, come back on Tuesday when we're going to be listening to Long Night by Izzy Stradlin, back on the main show when we return live. Do this.
Yeah. That's from the Izzy Stradlin acoustic album. Will it be good? Maybe. Who knows? You got to find out Tuesday night, sometime after 7 Eastern. So we will see you then. Thank you for joining us. The return of Shotcast Saturday in the great year of our Lord 2025, as they always say. Until then, guys, have yourselves a wonderful weekend. We'll see you all Tuesday. Peace out.